All right, let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this. So let's just say that we're working with the home page. So the page title is home, and this here is the content. It's just that's a header one, that's a paragraph. It's exactly like what I was working with over here. So first we're going to go into your cPanel. It's just your site / cPanel, and then go through to phpMyAdmin. This is a piece of open source software that allows you to go into a database, perform queries, and do a lot of technical stuff. It's a very powerful program for MySQL databases, and it's very free, so we're very lucky to have this. So over here are my databases. I have a bunch because I have a whole bunch of installs of WordPress and then some other things as well. But I happen to know that the database's name is zergquaus _ WP548. And so each one of these things is called a table. It's kind of just the same basically as like an Excel spreadsheet. So like there's the first column, there's the second column. You get the idea. These are just commands. There are other third-party programs that allow you to edit your MySQL databases, but this is just what we're using now because it's something that we know that everybody has access to. So we're going to go to the table posts. And so there we go. We have all of my posts. Does that do what I think it does? Yes, it does. All right. So this is a list of everything on my WordPress website that is considered a post. That consists of things like pages, blog posts, menu items, actually images and stuff that you upload. All these things create a new record, a new row in your database. Do not worry about understanding all this stuff. It'll make a bit more sense later, and just always remember, you are not here to become a programmer. We just want to get you guys understanding enough so that you can hack the system, so that you can take control of it in the ways that are important for you or for any NGOs that you're working with. So again, just try not to be intimidated. All right, so I'm looking for something with the title Home. You can see up here at the top row, these are the names of the columns. So post author is one. That just means the original person. Post date, when exactly it was posted. Hello world and sample page, those are the ones that come already there with whenever you install WordPress. And so you can see that on March 1st, that's funny, it's February 28th right now actually, the server time is different I guess. On March 1st at 1:04 in the morning, I finished this installation of WordPress, and so it gave me these two. But the one that we want is home. So we'll look over post title. That's probably the most logical way of finding any post title. I mean, maybe it's under something different, but I'm pretty sure that the post title will be under a column called post title. That's using logic. And so scroll down. Oh, look, we have two of them right here. Why is that? Well, not that it's important at this moment, but post status, it tells you which version of a post or a page or what have you is the one that people should be seeing. Like if you ever go into the revision history of any post or page, then you'll see that every time that you ever update it or save it, then you can go back to one of those versions. All those versions are saved here in the database, but only one is the live version, and that gets the post status publish. So, home, that's the post title. Post content right here. There's the content of the post, logically, of course. And so, let's take a look. I can edit. I'll show you the code here in the WordPress editor, just so you believe me. H1, this is the first page, and then there's a paragraph. And as you can see, it's completely identical to what's here in the database. So we'll get more into template files and how the actual process of a page getting constructed happens. But for right now, all you need to know is that here is where your content of your site resides. In fact, I can even edit my post from right here. So I'll just add like, this is something I wrote in the database. And so that saves. Okay, one row affected. That means it must have saved. So watch for magic. I can go back to this and just refresh it. And there it appeared. So over here, you know, in the WordPress editor, you didn't see me write this, but you saw me write it over here. That's because that's where content is actually stored. Just to recap, this is a plain HTML page that I coded myself over in Text Wrangler, just like all you guys have ever done before. And I put it up on my website under a directory called example site, and you can go to that and you can actually look at the code. After my slow computer loads, yeah, you can look at the code and it's exactly what's over there. But WordPress doesn't work that way because it wants to manage, it wants to take care of all this management of content and management of versions and things for you, so that the thing that you have to worry about is writing quality content. That means making blog posts, writing informational pages for your organization, posting photos, all that good stuff is handled by the WordPress software, because that's what it does. It makes your life easier so that you can focus on the important things. So when I made home, it didn't create a home.html. And then when I've created websites with dozens of pages, it didn't make dozens of pages of HTML pages and then stuck them into CyberDuck, where it would be kind of difficult to manage them all. Instead, I've just got the WordPress software, which takes things and it puts it into the database. So that's a quick under 20-minute run through of the difference between web design as you've been doing it and web design as WordPress handles it. In later videos and later core classes, we're going to be talking more about the exact process of how WordPress puts together the web pages that you see, and we're also going to talk about why that's important for you as a non-web developer, non-web designer, but super awesome Everett program hacker.